No
That's
disrespect.
cool, bro. That's good. We good there.
You over it? I see. He did not like that question, bro. Houston with Mitch Modes, y'all.
Hell yeah, H-Town.
So I was like wondering, like, when people walk into like this pop-up, what energy did you want them like to feel?
Just like welcoming, you know, and inspired, creatively inspired, a welcoming energy.
Yeah.
Somewhere where people can just hang out and not even like chop it up with me, but just like find each other.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of what I've wanted all these pop-ups to be, is to like for people to come to their own city and find people that they don't know with common interests so that they can continue to progress shit in their city.
Like big on community?
Yeah, hell yeah. Big time.
Did you have like community growing up in Virginia?
I did, but not like in a creative aspect. There just wasn't a lot of like creative outlets in Virginia, so that's why everybody was turning to the internet, and like that's how like Rascal, who I run the brand with, like that's why we clicked, because he was kind of like the only one in my city that was like doing some shit in fashion. So yeah.
So I was thinking like Life is War isn't like a light name, you know? So like what were the battles you was going through to make that or choose that name?
I mean, it don't sound like a light name, but to me it is a light name, because it's like something that when you like face and accept, that you kind of have more power over it, rather than like the bad things that happen to you in your life. Like then those things could have power over you if you're not going to face them. So it's like when like the whole brand started and like my war started like when my brother passed away, and I think like trying to suppress that and ignore that and not face that pain like kind of upended my life. And then once I started like actually facing that and like taking that in to be what it is and accepting it for what it was, like that started to progress and propel me into like who I'm supposed to be.
Yeah. So fighting your demons.
Yeah,
like,
essentially, yeah. Actually like facing and fighting your demons and not letting them shits like take over you for the worst.
I resonate with Life is War. Like I rock with the name heavily.
Thank you, bro.
I know people like would think it's like too heavy, but I get it though.
Yeah.
I want to ask, like, are you a fan of like Tupac in any way?
Yeah.
For real?
I like Tupac, but I'm from the East Coast. I'm Virginia and New York. Not that I don't like Tupac. I'm just saying like I didn't really like,
in a way.
Yeah. I'm just saying I didn't like gravitate towards him growing up.
More Biggie?
Like, yeah. Just cause naturally like that's just what I was around. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Cause like Life is War, like Thug Life, you know, and it was
Soldier. Yeah, very synonymous for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I was really rocking with him when I saw like that's hard.
Yeah.
So I was looking at him earlier, like your pieces don't really like follow like a design language. They're like chaotic, like
very
sporadic.
Very,
you know? Is that like instinct or like is that calculated chaos?
It's a lot of instinct, honestly. It's a lot just comes out of conversation with me and Rascal. And then the design just kind of follow like little inspirations that we've had. But I'd like to say it's calculated chaos, but it's kind of just like in the moment, like very just like what we think will fit. And then we kind of tell the story after we create it.
Like what would you say like the inspiration is behind this?
So this was like the actual like my favorite design, like a first real design we did, but this was like the name of, this was like fake tour merch, right? So it's like the US tour, Out the Woods is what we called the tour because you're jumping out the woods. But these are all things like very inspirational to Virginia, and like just ratchet shit with the animals, even in the stars and the barbed wire. Like there's a lot of animals that I grew up around. Shit like in the 7-Elevens, like sticking up the 7-Elevens. That's some real Southern Virginia shit.
I was gonna ask, like, what if people don't be noticing about the pieces, like what you be making?
Huh?
That's what I was gonna ask, like what people don't notice.
Yeah, I think it's just like we got. It's really just in the details. Like we still got the skulls right here that Jack did. Jack did this design. My boy from Australia. Like this is skulls right here, which is like lost homies and shit. Then you got still keep it ratchet with the girls in the background.
Yeah,
you know, just some real country ratchet Virginia shit.
That's lit. I ain't gonna. That's hard. Do you design more when life feels stable or when life like feels messy?
Honestly, it's easier for me when it's stable.
Really?
But I think I'll get more inspiration when it's messy.
Yeah.
But then when I can sit down and design, like Rascal and I, we can actually like come up with solid shit and build solid shit when we're in like a stable area of our lives. But the inspiration comes from like the messy time for
like
sure.
Like going through shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Almost like a breakup in a way when artists
make
music.
Where like in the moment I can be like, okay, I'm gonna use this for some art. You know what I'm saying? But later, if I start cooking something, I'll be like, when that happened, then yeah, I could.
You can name one of the pieces like one of them that distributes that, like what you're saying, like a moment.
I mean, I guess like the white tea in the front.
Yeah.
Like that shit got like has like the. So that's a tree essentially, like out the woods of Virginia, but we did it red because like blood on the tree.
Yeah.
And the way my brother died, he got in a car accident and wrapped the car around the tree.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So there's just little shit like that where you could, that might not have even been intentional at the time, but it's like as I say it, you know what I'm saying? Once we start to like put some meaning into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be that.
Why do you think people are like resonating with like sporadic and unpolished design right now versus like clean minimalism?
I don't know. I think it's further than just clothes. I think with music too, like the more chaotic it is, the more people want. I think COVID had a lot to do with that, with people just being like bogged down and forced inside, and then
too much energy getting built up.
Yeah, it's like now when you pop out, like you can really unleash, and I think people just want to unleash, and they're attracted to a lot of chaotic energy, myself included. Yeah.
Yeah. How did that feel? I had seen that video where you had jumped off stage, but you didn't make it.
I don't want to talk about that one, bro.
My fault.
Yeah,
it's
okay. Just like that was the old thing.
No,
that's cool, bro. That's good. We good there.
No good. Yeah. You over it? I see. He did not like that question, bro. You're jumping off the stage, bro. He did not like that question, bro.